Yo, it's Brian here. Today, gonna be talking about the San Francisco 49ers. As always, doing a Throwback Thursday top 3 video. This time, talking about the 3 greatest wide receivers in 49er history. As like the running back and quarterback position, we've had a plethora of great talent within this position. So, gonna be talking about that. Gonna have some fun with this. I'm pretty sure you guys know who number 1 is, but I'm still gonna do this list anyways because number 2, number 3 is always up for debate. Gonna be talking about that. Should be a fun one. Before I get the video started, as always, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. And yeah, let's just get this video started. Throwback Thursday, top 3 wide receivers in 49er history. Number 3, Dwight Clark, one of the great receivers in 49er history. The biggest reason why he's famous in 49er folklore is the catch in the NFC Championship game against the Dallas Cowboys. Actually, that was a mistake play. It was not supposed to happen. Montana was supposed to throw it to Freddie Solomon, but unfortunately, Solomon slipped during his route running, and all the timings went off on the West Coast offense. Montana had to improvise. Clark was there, catch happened, and boom, 49er history forever. Dynasties in the 80s and early 90s, they became the dominant team during that decade. So that was great right there. Statistic-wise, Clark, he has everything you want. The biggest thing I like about him is the yards after the catch, and that's what the West Coast offense emphasizes, the yards after the catch. Not just catching the ball, but catching the ball and running, because they were pretty much open all the time. Montana, Bill Walsh, and all the wide receivers they had, tick and talk, whatever you want to call it, for timing. It was beautiful to watch. I mean, I wasn't there to watch it live, but looking at the highlights, looking at everything, the footwork, the technique, that's what makes this 49er team fantastic during the 80s. Clark had a big responsibility for the reason why the San Francisco 49ers were dominant in the 80s. Clark, everything you wanted as a wide receiver before Jerry Rice emerging, and I can't really say anything else. Number 2, Terrell Owens. Man, this guy was freaking awesome in the early 2000s. From the year 2000 all the way to 2003, he had 1,000 yards every single year. He had 16 touchdowns in 2001, 13 touchdowns in 2002, made the Pro Bowl, All-Pro in all those 3 to 4 years as a 49er. This guy was freaking dominant as a receiver in the NFL, and he was regarded as one of the top dudes in the NFL at that time. But unfortunately, he had some locker room issues. Him and Steve Mariucci went at it together, him and Jeff Garcia as well. He ended up getting traded to the Philadelphia Eagles, but anyways, the time he was in San Francisco, he was a dominant dude, and whoever was the quarterback for the 49ers, whether it was Jeff Garcia or Steve Young, they had great success with him as the wide receiver. Also, he made the catch too with Steve Young to him in the NFC wildcard game against the Green Bay Packers. That was impressive right there. Just the statistics alone, just looking at it, he should be one of the top receivers in 49er history and in NFL history. He's probably up there with Jerry Rice and Randy Moss, number 2, number 3 of all time. He's just a dominant dude. I wish he would have played in San Francisco longer. I wish we would have seen his dominance in a 49er uniform, but hey, it wasn't meant to be. It is whatever. Anyways, Owens, top receiver during that time. Can't argue with that. Would have been great to see him play longer with the 49ers. Before I get to the number 1 wide receiver in 49er history, I want to do some honorable mentions. Going to be mentioning John Taylor and Freddie Solomon. These guys, they were great receivers for the Niners during the 80s and 90s, especially Taylor when him paired up with Jerry Rice. That was an awesome thing to see. Freddie Solomon, he was awesome for the 49ers as well in the 70s and 80s. Got to give these guys some big props for their time in San Francisco. Finally, coming in at number 1 as the greatest wide receiver in 49er history is Jerry Rice. I mean, seriously, I don't even have the statistics with me. I don't even need to read anything for you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys know he's the greatest wide receiver, not just in 49er history, but in NFL history. All his records, his receptions, his yards, his touchdowns, I don't think they're ever going to be touched again by anybody in NFL history. Although it's a pass-happy league, although you can throw the ball, catch the ball as many times as you want now in today's NFL, I still don't believe anyone's going to catch up to his record anytime soon. You're going to have to play for a long time in order to do that. That is very impressive right there under Rice. Also, I mean, him, Joe Montana, Steve Young, those guys, when he was in San Francisco from 1985 all the way to the year 2000, he was just a dominant receiver. Nobody could pretty much beat him in any one-on-one situation. Maybe Deion Sanders, but other than that, no one else. He was just a dominant dude. His longevity, his ability to play the wide receiver position, like there's nothing else to talk about with Jerry Rice as number 1 wide receiver in 49er history. It's pretty much undisputed. If you have a case for somebody else like Terrell Owens or something like that, please let me know. But I'm pretty sure all you guys can agree with me that he is the greatest receiver in 49er history and probably NFL history. It's going to keep it like that, you guys. Pretty much it, you guys. That was a pretty simple list right here. Wanted to keep doing position top rankings for the next couple of weeks for Throwback Thursday. Thursday, and maybe next week I'll try to mix it up and do something else. Please let me know who is the greatest wide receiver in 49er history. Please, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say as always. And if you guys like this, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me a lot. And I'll be catching you guys up another time. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Go Niners all day.